Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you are having a good weekend. You might be watching this on a different day other than Sunday, but for me, it is around noon on Sunday. And I just thought that I would get on video for all of you, and I picked up a book from our classroom when I was there last week, and I thought that we could read it because um, I'm sure by now many of you have had chats with your family about how the mayor of DC, Muriel Bowser, has decided that it's best for all of us to stay home for the rest of the year and continue learning from home. And I know that some of you might be feeling disappointed. Maybe some of you are feeling happy because you get to spend more time with your family. And that's what we call mixed emotions, right? There are mixed emotions. Show a connection signal if you've ever been in two zones, right? Sometimes I'm in the green zone and the blue zone because I feel happy, but I'm also a little sleepy. Or I might be in the yellow and the red zone because I might be feeling out, my body is out of control, and maybe I'm feeling that way because I'm angry, right? So we can have different emotions at the same time, and sometimes the way that we describe that as adults is mixed emotions. And so when I heard the news that we weren't going to be coming back to school this year, I definitely was feeling disappointed because I had hopes of doing so many things with you all in person, and to know that that's no longer going to happen made my heart hurt a little bit. But on the other hand, it's been really nice to be at home and to connect with all of you in different ways than we normally do, right? Some of us have been able to Zoom and have these really long talks, just the two of us, which has been really, really nice as your teacher. So I thought that I would read you this book that we've all read before. We read this in the beginning of the year, My Heart. And we read it when we were starting to develop our community, right? When we were getting to know everyone, when we were learning what makes some of our hearts grow and what makes our hearts feel tiny. And as readers, I just want you to listen to this book right now and maybe think about how your heart feels in this moment after you've learned that school will be ending early on May 29th. And we will be learning from home until then. And unfortunately, I don't have any more information. That's all I've learned. And that's all that your families have learned, and Dr. Landeryu and Miss Green and Miss Penfield. So I'm just inviting you to recognize how your heart feels right now. And there's no right or wrong answer. And no one will judge you for how you feel. You're allowed to feel however you do. So let's read this book. My Heart by Corinna Luyken. My heart is a window. My heart is a slide. My heart can be closed or opened up wide. Some days it's a puddle. Some days it's a stain. Some days it is cloudy and heavy with rain. Some days it is tiny. But tiny can grow. And grow. And grow. There are days it's a fence between me and the world. Days it's a whisper that can barely be heard. There are days it is broken, but broken can mend, and a heart that is closed can still open again. My heart is a shadow, a light, and a guide. Closed or open, I get to decide. And I love that book for so many reasons, but I love the last page that says I get to decide. So I get to decide how my heart feels. And, you know, on Friday it was definitely feeling like that big cloud of rain. But it's looking a little bit more like an open window, because I know there are lots of possibilities and lots still to look forward to for the rest of the year with all of you. So I'm giving you all big hugs and big kisses, and I hope that you can take some time to talk with the people you love about how your heart's feeling right now. So, mwah.